Hello everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So we have our new base working out really well. We've got a whole bunch of storage I still need to set. I don't want my duplicates to get too busy fixing that up. We have this lovely little set of apartments, luxury apartments, full of good things. We've got food production down here, and we're producing a ton of this nice stuffed berries, and a little bit of surf and turf is finally getting made. But that's keeping my dupes real happy. We've got all the food we need just from these two farms, and a bit of meat from the fish down here. I'm working on these ranches. The ranches are not done yet. In particular, I haven't gotten the atmosphere right in here. That's what we're going to work on a bit. We're also out of fertilizer, so we need to produce some fertilizer up here abouts. And then long term, I want to start making more metal, because I was thinking towards the end of the game we're going to want to start launching rockets, and that needs 2,000 kilograms of steel, and we have 0 kilograms of steel at the moment, so yeah, we're going to have to figure out how that's going to happen. I'm still inclined perhaps to make this entire area sort of like a foundry, because that will give us a nice little abyssalite boundary between us and them, because I think that this is going to be very heat intensive. Anyway, but we need to clear all this out. I should probably go check in here, see if there's another neurovacillator at some point. I know there's stuff down here I'd never bothered to get. We still haven't done anything with oil, and that is something I want to get to. There's all this molt down here I can get at some point. I do want to set up a little home for these Pokeshells at some point. And of course we have space way up here. That's where we'll do our rocket launches. Oh, look, there's actually one of those shovels. It's got light wounds. Interesting. It's calling it a duplicate, but how did it get hurt? It's got... It says space exposure. Results in gas and liquid. I don't know. Maybe it got hit by a rock or something? Anyway, at some point I want to get through the regolith and get to like the surface. But that can wait. I don't want to have to bite off more than I can chew, you know? Anyway, so right now, let's get this farm going, and then I can set all these ranches, not farm, set this ranch going. We're still having a little bit of trouble with temperature. So like right now, this is at 34.7, and it's having trouble maintaining that, even with this being on full time. And this is up at 102. Huh. It's because of the lack of airflow, and that we occasionally do have to come in here and pick up stuff. Anyway, so ranches, fertilizer, digging out the area, storage, and then metals. Let's start with the ranches. Okay, so we're clearing this out first, and it occurred to me, I was trying to think of all these great ways of making this have the right mix of carbon and hydrogen, and I think the easiest one is just to go ahead and wall off the two sides, and then print them both to pressure, or then fill them both to pressure. So, let me just get rid of that ladder, get rid of this ladder. Although first, before any of that happens, I want to get rid of this lingering oxygen. Where's my material display for gases? Yeah, we just have like a few micrograms of oxygen in here, which isn't terrible, but if I can get rid of it, why would I not? So apparently the opening is right there. Let that go for a little bit longer. Here, don't replace those yet. We'll deal with that later. Let's see. I do want to make a little home for these Pokeshells. Maybe this could be that. This water wheat's almost ready. Interesting, there's some polluted oxygen there. From slime getting out, perhaps? Or from rotting food. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll build a little insulated area here to drop the seawater into. So this will end up being, well, there's not that much of it. That's enough. Maybe that much. Maybe that's fine. Can they do that sideways? It looks like they can. Yeah, it's reachable. And I'm kind of inclined to just let the hydrogen out. Like, we spent a long time trying to suck all the air out of this, and we still didn't get it down below grams. It was kind of a waste of time. So, yeah, it wouldn't bother me. I don't want the polluted oxygen, but just getting a bunch of hydrogen in the base, it's not that big of a deal. So, how are we gonna do this? We can extend this ladder, and then start cutting in. We'll build a ladder going down this way, and that will let them start cutting all this out. Tomorrow. I don't like how this looks. It's silly looking. It's because there's water on top of the dirty water. I guess we could slowly fix that by, like, building edges, but we'd have to open the door. So we're kind of stuck with it. It's okay. It's not that big of a problem. But yeah, this is going pretty much almost forever. And this too. Yeah. We have a nice little system here. Anyway. That's going now. But you can see how it's like a whole lap behind the other ones. Okay, there we go. Vacuum. Let's go ahead, take this out. Get rid of this. And then we'll just build... wait, no. We're gonna need to still get down there to place a vent, so... we just want to get our guy stuck. But, no, we'll just use a gas vent so it doesn't overpressurize. So I guess getting rid of those pipes was kind of a bit of a waste, but whatever. Interesting. This is different. It moved. So it must have helped me deconstruct or something. So if I do that, it doesn't help. No. Oh well. Never mind. This isn't going to work because it can't... gas will not pass between those two, I don't believe. But I can now place that there. And as long as nobody gets stuck down here... is the water not going? Wait a minute. It's going. Yeah, it's going fine. And that's at not quite full. It seems like there's a bit of a backup now and then. Is it? I'm not sure why. It's like I'm betting it has to check every single bridge to see if it's allowing water to go through. And so there's a little bit of a traffic issue. Maybe? Like, I don't know why it would start and stop otherwise. So we do have a little bit of a gap there. That's fine. And we're still taking ridiculous amounts of heat. See, now it's stopped up here, though. I don't know. Anyway, it seems to be working, so I'm not going to complain too much. We failed. What happened here? Guys! Why didn't this... You must have gotten that before... Oh, come on, guys. You can't leave something out there like that. Now we're polluting our water. The whole point of this was to not let that happen. And you're still... It's unreachable. But it was... Oh, I don't know. So I guess it's my fault, because I told him to do something unreachable. But yeah, we're gonna have to sieve that out to make it go right. Or whatever. Desalinate it. It's still dripping, guys. Come on. Get this good. There we go. They're getting it. Slowly. Okay. We still have these guys making some free oxygen for us. Maybe I should let it flow out at some point. I might just end up getting really pressurized. No, it's got a screen door there, so it'll be fine. Ooh, we're actually storing a decent amount of oxalate here. Look at that slime lung. Oh my god. 70 million germs. Where are my eggs? Make that a high priority. I guess it's done. Okay. More Joya seeds, sure. I don't like how this isn't moving, and I'm not quite sure why it is. It's going on and off, and I don't know why. Maybe it goes off every cooling cycle or something? I mean, it's at the end, and this isn't empty, or this isn't full, so I don't know. Anyway, no problems, no problems. I'm gonna go ahead, build this up to there. And then we'll build a bunch of deodorizers. Just to get rid of some of that polluted. And it's harvest ready too, so get that as soon as it comes out. Okay. These vents are up. I need to now start throwing in some hydrogen up here and some CO2 down here. Actually, this is more CO2 than we're gonna need. Maybe I can... Let's get rid of this again. And just take up a bit more. Well, then we won't have enough. No. Well, okay. So it's going to expand into different areas. I'm just thinking we could like block off some of the area here, and it won't pressurize as much CO2. So that once it's done, the hydrogen will start to win. Maybe. Anyway, where are we getting our stuff? We have some hydrogen in here. Let's go ahead, get some sorting. Actually, we've got a bunch of hydrogen right here, too. Okay. Trying to figure out the best way to snake it over there. We got that entrance, so sure. Go ahead, put that there. And we're going to pull the hydrogen out, and we're going to put anything else back inside. So, bridge over here. No, that's not actually going to work. Put the bridge back this way. I want to get onto this line, is the idea. Okay. There we go. And then this goes up. Tell it to filter some hydrogen for me. We need to give it some power. We're so low on metal. Okay, and now I just need to find some places I can run this without needing more scaffolding. I don't think I can. I think I'm going to need some scaffolding right there. But that's okay. Put this down like that. And this is temporary, so I'm not going to bother to make like a lot of bridges in it. I'm going to just delete it as soon as we fill these things. Go in there. And this is hydrogen, right? So, go like this, into the top. Although not yet, because it's not ready. They're not going to be able to reach this, are they? Is it reachable? Probably not. They probably can't get across that. So I could just build that. No, I can't build it because the mealwood's in the way now. Okay, put this back. Put this back down. Take that away. How is this temperature? Down to 27. Perfect. Unrefrigerated. Okay, that went away fast. You just dropped it after having a bite. I think this is working, where they'll come in and get light for a few seconds. I'm not sure it makes it easier for them to wash their hands or use the bathroom. Made a mess. Someone must have got stuck. Yeah. Whoops. He didn't make much of a mess. He just was, couldn't get around anywhere. Okay, those will get built. These are still not built somehow, even though they should be accessible to, like, everybody. No, they're not. They can't get up here anymore. Okay. That should be accessible. Maybe not? I don't know. It should be available errands right here. Here. I guess that means it's not on anybody's top 25. I don't know. Here, let me get this away, and then we'll just rebuild them. That might fix it. There, now it's on people's list. Okay. How's this going? That's the CO2 down here. We said we need scaffolding for this, and we do. That just needs delivery. Okay. That's on its way. We took that wall down, and I was building a few more walls. Okay, that should stop. We should stop having to. It will stop because eventually we're gonna make it so you have to use the Atmo suit. But for now, they're getting unhappy. Especially Ren. Poor Ren. Why are you so unhappy? Oh, because you had a mess, didn't you? Anyway. Okay, that's good enough. Let's put that wall back up. There we go. We're making a bunch of good oxygen. Let's build just a thing there so that we can at least get that area covered. And this is all CO2, CO2. Yep. Once that's clear, then I'll build a ladder all the way up and start carving it out, as we do. This has gone dormant. We've already gone through most of our natural gas. That is a concern. So we're going to start having power problems again. When's it come back? 41 cycles. That's okay. We can deal with that. We've built up a decent amount of coal again. Right? Yeah, 25 tons. So we could switch back to coal power if we need. Still looking for that stone hatchling egg so we can actually get that automated, right? Right now we're just storing guys in here. Oh well. These can still get hatched. We have some oil being produced. This bit here, how is this going? It is... Why is it stuck? You've got power. That's not broken. That can go that way. Which pipe is blocked? I don't see it. The output pipe? It looks good to me. Here, take it away, and we'll rebuild it. This is backwards. I wanted, that's an issue. Yeah, Get rid of this and build this so it goes around. I was thinking the bridge worked the other direction. My bad. No, not even that. Just right here. There's nothing that way. You can't go back in there. I went back in there. Really? You can go in the... Wait a minute. No, there's no content. It's just... It sat in the valve or something? I don't know. I'm not gonna question. Put that like that. This is still saying that the output is blocked. I know this doesn't have anywhere to go, so maybe... Okay, I see. That's probably what the problem is. So this is hydrogen. Go here. If we had a bridge somewhere along the way, it would be outside. There you go. Okay. We'll let that go for a bit. How's this going? Looks like we got rid of all the bad oxygen. Can we see that on the material display? Yep, I'm seeing it down here though. So we just moved it. Yeah, polluted dirt just sitting there. Maybe I'm being a little paranoid about polluted oxygen. But there's slime lung in the base, so what can you do? This is almost ready. So one thing I could do is I could... This is where we store the pinch of peppers, right? So once this is full, I could send an automation wire to turn off this, the space heater. So then it'll only grow if there's room to store the remaining pinch of pepper nuts. Anyway, yeah, we don't need to do that. That's like a more automation than we need, perhaps. Bit whining. Okay. There's still a little bit. There's one. Last little square. Come on, it's got to go up sometime. Did we just release more? No, it's chlorine. Because we had a bleach stone. You know what? I don't care about 52 grams of polluted oxygen. That's fine. Here, get rid of all this. We're not going to let that grow, unfortunately. Okay, build the ladder all the way up to the top. Okay. I have this right. Okay. For some reason, I thought I put it on the wrong side. No, this is perfect. It's fine. So now we need to get rid of this remaining. Disconnect these. Just that one for now. Then we can delete this. And that will let a little bit more hydrogen here, even though it's already compressed. So it's just gonna stack a bit. Yeah, now it's a bit overpressurized. but they're not popped ears, so it's not too bad. Okay, we need to get rid of all the hydrogen in here now. See, it's already going back, but it's not doing the thing we want. It's just gonna stop right here. In practice, what I want to do is connect. Did that just change color as I was looking at it? It looked like it did. We want to go like this, I think. No, that's not going to work. We need to go like this. Look, it does change color. So we just need to put it all back in here, and then we'll start filtering a different gas. So once that's ready, we are out of power. All our hydrogen consumed, all the natural gas gone. Or not all of it gone? Oh, we never connected this. Okay. That'll give us a few more. A couple, maybe another cycle of power, perhaps. And we still have the manual generator if we need. So put this at, say, a few percent. Just to keep the electrolyzers going and need. Come on, guys, get this built. Let's get rid of this tile right there. Some random water. Oh, maybe they can't. No, they can reach that. They're just being lazy. There you go. How much CO2 do we have in here? Not a lot. Probably not enough. We are pulling CO2 out of here, but there's, again, not a lot of it. There's a ton over here. I didn't realize how effective that would be. Well, we'll take what we can. So switch this to carbon dioxide. And delete this bit. Come on, build it. There we go. No, that's just the delivery. They didn't want to stick around and actually build the thing. Thank you, Devin. Oh, because that's not connected, right? Same issue as last time. Delete that. And connect those. Actually, wait a minute. So we already have an insulated regular gas pipe there. So just connect it, fine. Okay, bit of CO2. Probably not enough, but we'll see how it goes. Here it comes. So I want it nice and compressed, which made a mess. Somebody else... Stinky, you got stuck here. Okay, we need to deal with... Oh, now it's a mess down here. That didn't help at all. It did a little bit. Here, can you try to sweep that up? Nah, it didn't help that much. Water behaves very oddly in this game. Okay, we're at the top. Go ahead, start knocking it out. Almost out. Printables? More hatchling eggs, sure. Why not? Future meat is what I'll call that. Okay, how'd this go in filling? Yeah, that's not enough. We need more CO2. So let's see. Disconnect this. And we're just moving polluted oxygen now. Disable this. We'll turn it back on once this fills up with CO2 again, which it will. And I think we'll build another one right here to get some, just for this. Which seems lazy, but oh well. Actually, wait. Might be a better place for it, because we need power. So. That kinda isn't. Here, just put it down here. Okay, and then we'll just push this into this entrance right there. Using a bridge. And that's going to fill this up too, for no particular reason, but you know, it'll make it easier to get stuff out next time. Okay. These are growing again, at least. I have so many skill points. Let's take a look at this. So, we have quite a jump in our morale now. So maybe I feel more comfortable giving them stuff. Because like now they're getting these great meals, which are 12 instead of the -1 they were getting. The decor is, it kind of varies. Like you're getting you're getting 0 from it. You're getting 0. Never mind. Everyone's getting like 0 or 1, so it's pretty stable. But either way, we got lots of more. Let's go ahead and give you rocket navigation. And then is there anything I can do to make you more interesting? Better tidying, perhaps? I don't want to max them out, because then if there's a problem, we'll get tantrum spirals and that kind of thing. So our ranchers, I am actually going to give exosuit training, because they're going to be using that for the what's it called? The Drecos. Okay. And what else should I give you? Here, you can have Critter Ranching 2 hat. Hats are important in this game. You've got plenty of room. Maybe just tidying? Operating? I bet when you have to make the fertilizer... Well, no. I bet when you're shearing, that counts as operating. So sure, you can go down this a little bit. Yeah, okay. Max? You already have exosuit. You're our cook. I kind of don't want you to do anything else. So... yeah, you're good. Maybe operating would help with cooking, too? I don't know. I'll give you a couple. Gene. Exosuit training. Maybe construction? Maybe tidying? You're a doctor. Let's give you tidying. Meep. You have masterwork all over the place. And now you have exosuit training also. I wouldn't mind another cook. Anybody interested in that way? You want art, but we already have a good artist. You're going to be busy with ranching this entire time. I'm kind of setting you up to be another rocket navigation, so we'll just keep moving you out on that path. I think this is fine for now. Okay. Okay, while that's going on, what else can we be doing that's interesting? This is not getting CO2 anymore. Why not? Because we disabled it. Enable it again. Why did I disable that? Maybe it was full or something? Oh, because I wanted them to stop running up there because they were taking too much time away from building my base. I remember that. That was like a while ago. Okay, we're gonna need a temporary little power source. I think... I'm trying to decide where I want it. The CO2 would not be terrible to have over here. Here, let's go ahead. Where are we gonna place it? Ideally, it would already be on one of these, so maybe up here would be better. Then we're kind of getting in the way. We need to build it further over. And we're going to want a station to get this tuned. Power control station. That's kind of in the way. Should be good. And we'll just send one of these lines out. like that. Put a door on it. Oh, unreachable. Hopefully that fixes it. I think that might still be unreachable, but we'll see. Here. Do what you can. Okay, and... I was looking for a door. Where's a door? There. That should be good, I think. We'll want airflow tiles to let out the CO2. And we'll want a smart battery. And some automation. Alright. We are out of iron. Completely. Oops, that wasn't what I meant to do. I only wanted to get rid of the automation. Oh well. Here. There you go. Okay, and a priority of this, guys, please. Get the whole thing built. That's not even gonna do anything. It can't connect that way. We need to move it like that. In that case, just to be a bit prettier, there. And we'll want a storage bin for the coal right there. I could do some sort of automation thing, or an auto sweeper, but we don't have enough metal to make one. Wow. Okay. Why don't we make some more gold amalgam? Why is this all dead? Illumination. No power. Yep. Yep. We're on it. I'm fixing it. I suppose you could lock a bunch of the flying bugs in there, and that would kind of do it for you. But that's okay. Now 36 cycles till we get constant power again. Why is the water all stopped? Because this is no power. Yep. The lack of power really screws things over. So you're supplying a little bit as you can. We're not going to be able to get inside of that, are we? All this because I was trying to get a bit of CO2. Alright. Did you just walk through a wall? You were here and now you're up there. You must have built this square and then you teleported up on top of it. Why are you holding your breath? Oh, you're good. You're good. Okay. I was thinking he couldn't move. But no, he's good. He just wasn't going yet. So here, this is where we'll put at a higher priority that coal. And we actually have some of our hatches in here now. They're glum because nobody is helping it. Why aren't you helping it? So what are you up to, Benny? You are actually out here? Storing... Oh, because I prioritied it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ah, that's a little annoying. Let's... I guess we'll up priority the grooming stations too, so that she doesn't get taken away. There we go. That coal is suddenly becoming very important. Okay, so this, what did we set this other one to? So this is 2060. I want the coal to be the last resort, so I'm going to set this to 1050. So it should all be enabled, but it doesn't have coal at the moment. And we can't afford an auto sweeper. So somebody come in here and fix this, please. You can use up the gold, I guess. I wonder how much of our metal is going into this. Oh well. It's worth it. I mean, just increasing our power output by half again for only a little bit of refined metals. Worth it. 100%. Not a question. Here. Replace this. A sage hatchling? What the hell? Mealwood's all ready to go, but I still don't have all the CO2 I need. Yeah, these are still... No, they're accessible now. They're just not high priority enough. Stinky's on it. Maybe. Someday. Those stone hatches are creepy looking. The way they sit still, like that. Invalid building location. Oh, because going through a door. How do I fix that? Not easily. Guys, you should supply this, by the way. There we go. And as soon as this gets up to 50, it'll stop. But it might never actually accumulate anything. There's the water going. This is cooling down again. We'll probably have a big lump of heat to drop off, which will mean that the steam turbine will keep things going for a bit. I wonder if I should try to make it so this doesn't try to tune these unless there's enough gas around. So when this goes dormant, it's not worth it. Okay, we're finally getting back to this. I meant to have this done a long time ago. And this farm is still not working yet. So we're just throwing in a little bit of CO2 at a time. All this pump can take. So what's the size of these packets? They are 50 grams at a time. That's really terrible. Oh well, it'll get there eventually. It'll work. Full of slime lung. Do I care about that? Not really. Anyway, it'll go. Okay. Oh, the animals all hid up here. That's where all the shine bugs are. And our pips, they escaped and came down here. 94. I'm gonna get that tasty lettuce at some point. Okay. Come on. My dupes can be such a disappointment. I like to sit there and wait for them to do stuff. And yet... this door isn't doing anything. Deconstruct it. Deconstruct that. We're just making the dupes hop around. You're putting away the oxalite. Get rid of this. Wait a minute, we do have 2 stone hatchlings. I just thought it was still grayed out because it's gray. And why didn't you do that? Someone else had to come in and do it for you. I thought the whole point was that nobody else needed to do that. Oh well. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, we're up to 1200. Just need to get fully pressurized. And let's see. It seems like it's... well, I can't tell. It's being taken away, so... yeah, we got plenty of coal. 20 tons. Okay. Everything is going again. It's getting cooled down. So it's coming, it's leaving at 20, it's coming back to here at 24, and then through the power, it's at, again, 24. So we've cooled this bit down to the point where it's not excessive anymore. That's good. Still having some body temperature problems here. It's right on the edge because it's so close to the door. Oh well. Up to 17. That feels like I might be overpressurized because this seems to be sitting at 14 and stacking up. But this won't overpressurize, so. Anyway, I think probably we're good. Go ahead and turn this off. And we'll just throw the remainder into this tank. Eventually. Yeah, now we've reached gas pressure. Perfect! That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Go ahead, deconstruct this so it stops flowing this way. Come on. Dupes. You barely beat the carbon dioxide. I kind of wish you hadn't. Okay. So we're sitting around 2K grams per square, which seems good. Let's go ahead and combine the two rooms again. And convert these over to... They could be airflow, but it kind of doesn't matter. I guess maybe just to let the hydrogen get down a little lower. Alright, I think we can go ahead and enable this. Only go in with a suit. We probably only want our what's his names? The two ranchers to go in at all. Banhi and somebody else. Okay, let's start getting the directlets in here. The glossies. Glossy Drecos, we can have up to 6. We'll see if that might make them too cramped. Auto wrangle surplus. And I guess we should just start wrangling. Yeah. Go ahead and capture all these different animals. Glossies. You can get those again. The hatchlings. And they'll deliver them to the right places or into the kill box as appropriate. You. We'll leave the pips and the regular Drecos just to wander around. I don't mind them. You just delivered them to here, didn't you? This should be lower priority than these, right? 9, 9... Nope, that needs to be higher. Okay. That'll do it. Wrangle them again, please. Alright. There we go. We have some hatches. I see. So even though it's a stone hatch, it still isn't a better chance of getting other stone hatch eggs unless it's eating sedimentary, and I'm not making it eat sedimentary. I'm giving it ignis. Joya seeds. Okay, let's get rid of some of this piping that we just left around. Now that can stay. But that should be disabled. There's another stone hatch. Wrangle. Good. So I like that. These are turning off when these are going, pretty much. Because this forces them higher. This just goes all the time. I don't want this ever to not be going. Okay. This is coming back in 31 cycles, which seems like a long time, but oh well. Should we try to do something with this vent? I mean, it's kind of just a source of water. And, like, you might have noticed, there's a lot of water on the map. I'm kind of not seeing a need for an infinite source of water. Well, we'll think about it. So what's full? The sandstone, the igneous. The sedimentary is not full, but I'm wondering if that's just because they haven't had time to do it. Sand is not full. Dirt and clay. But sandstone and igneous definitely are, so... Here, we can just copy from here. So that's the sandstone. Here is igneous. Just so everything has a place, you know? What's going on? We let some more water out? Really, dupes? I did not think of that very well. Yeah. Okay. Here, as a priority, build something there, please. At one point, I'd be really unhappy about spilling like this, but now it's just, you know, a usual day. Hey, we actually have some Drekos in here. Nice. But most of them did not make it in here. I guess there's still need to be wrangled. There you go. Hey, look at that. No, not that. We have this guy, a smooth hatch. So eats copper ore and spits out copper, 75% of it. That's better. That's better than the rock pressure, but not as good as actual refining. So I'm not gonna do it. Okay. But that was the first one we've seen of those, so that's kind of cool. There's only 3 in here. Come on, guys. There shouldn't be things in the kill box when we've got room up there. Only 2, 5 of 6. I want to find out how high I can go before they get glum. Like you're glum because not crowded, I guess. So you just need to be cared for more. It seems like my, what's her name? Let's change priorities up. So it's, Banhi. And you're doing everything but the ranching we need you to be. So up prioritize that. And Devin up prioritize it. You're also a farmer. So you need to do that too. I didn't realize you were not up prioritized. That would explain things. Interesting. Maybe we should extend this to the ground. Just so they can not have to go around that weird route all around. As they just did. Okay. So we're up to 4 in here. That's good. We still haven't seen anything sheared yet. But they'll get to that in time, hopefully. I really did that. That was true. That was my stupidity. Come on. Why is Meep in here? Where's Devin? Or one of those types. Yeah, we're getting some overflow. So, do I really want to go through with just killing these guys, or could I let them live? I think I want to kill them. So, are we happy with these? Do we have 6 of 6? There we go. And they'll replenish over time, so start knocking them out. Bad timing. We'll do it tomorrow. Look at them trying to escape. All right. Okay, let's just... So they do attack back. But if we got more than one person trying to kill them, it should be okay. Forgiveness, it said. What was that about? Curious. Here, can we get all this stuff off the ground? So, like, what is this all? We don't have room for phosphorite. You are mistaken. We do have room for phosphorite. I never did get around to building that fertilizer thing. I need to do that. I just get distracted so easily. Okay, and we don't have anywhere to put plastic. We probably should. Here. This is temporary. Eventually we're gonna put it next to where we build the plastic. But let's see. There you go. There we go. We're starting to make some plastic again. Perfect! Like I just said, maybe I should make a thing for plastic right here. But then I'd have to go through the lock all the time. We could put it right here, perhaps. I don't know. Looks like we're ripping their butts off. But I'm sure it's less dramatic than that. Some nutrient bars or some fungal spores. Either way, I'm not going to use them, so that's okay. Nobody's doing this. Are we out of gold amalgam? No, we got 14,000 of it. About. Just nobody wants to bother with it. It's always so annoying having to dig out these areas, because there's always little finicky bits where you have to build scaffolding and that sort of thing. Oh well. I shouldn't complain. We got this up here. That's why I was thinking I would not build it, just in this little alcove right here, our metal production, just because I think that eventually we're going to want to do something with this. Perhaps. I really should start exploring this way, find the western edge of the map. Because we know the map stops right here. There's the edge. But you can scroll up past it, so it's not like that's a guide. But I bet we're close to it. But this abyssalite wall seems pretty solid, and we've been trying to respecting those. We'd have to go out like this and around. Or possibly west from here. Interesting. This looks like it's like that. Anyway, enough distractions. We have all these bottles everywhere. We should have a little place to drop all the salt water we pick up, because I think we have like it all over the place. And what can still not be hauled? Oh, eggs. Yeah. Okay, you don't need to haul that. And the salt water, like I just said. Anyway, we can deal with that later. Plenty of food. And we somehow managed to do this in the wrong order again, like always. What was I gonna do with this area again? I wasn't gonna put the metal here. I was gonna put the metal over here. Maybe this was where I was gonna put... I don't remember. I forget. I had a plan. At the beginning of this episode, I had a plan. Was this where we were gonna do the Pokeshells, perhaps? That would work for me too. Alright, so let's see. If we were going to do it over here, which I'm pretty sure I was going to do it over there, we're going to have a similar issue with this water. We're going to need to get it all the way down to the bottom and avoid trying to spill it into our base. So let's come at it from the top. These guys are going to be hostile because they've got, there's things in here. Eggs in here. That's a concern. Maybe wait for them to hatch. Although there's so many, I'm assuming it's gonna take a long time for all of them to hatch. Here, just build a nice bridge right here. We'll pick our moment. Maybe we'll be able to zap up their eggs from above. We actually don't have all the hatches we need yet, the stone hatches. I wonder, do they give more meat if they're adults? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Or we could experiment, but then that would involve killing babies, so maybe not a good idea. Okay. So this is almost done. And what's the plan here? How am I gonna... I don't think I need that much room for all of them. Are you stuck? No, you can get out. You just wait for the closest oxygen. So they seem fine in the water, right? They're not drowning or anything. So we could just start tossing them in here. The issue is that we want to make sure there's not any eggs in there at the same time. And we need to be able to harvest, so we need some sort of automation. There's a bit of polluted water on top of this, but it's off-gassing. It'll eventually go away, maybe? Because of where one guy had a mess. Haul all this stuff out of here. Move it all into storage. That's somewhat of a priority, so we can continue, please. But I think this is what we'll do. We'll build a drop off, and we'll have like, wait a minute. Okay, we're gonna do an experiment. So, say we had a floor right there. With a bin in it, on it. Actually, we can do this experiment somewhere else, where it's easier to build. Okay, so we have a floor. No, we have a floor right there. We have a bin on the floor. And then we have doors on top of it. Okay, that's not what I wanted. And we'll open the doors, and then we can automate opening and closing the doors, and that will let us pull things out with a auto sweeper. So build another one of these right here. We'll just test this. Okay, while that's going, a Dreklet or some ice. I've been thinking maybe I should get one more of these guys to help with the ranching. But neither one of these are very good. No. So, sure, a Dreklet. Why not? So some of these don't have anywhere to get. Salt. Salt is full up. We'll just have some overflow salt. I don't even know what you do with salt. It doesn't seem to have like a use. Like... There, that, I thought it might, yeah, it uses it when you're converting rust into oxygen, but we don't have any rust. Only the rust you've ever gotten in the game has been through the printing pod. Thus, none shows up in the world. How's this experiment set up? It's not even built at all! Not a single bit! I guess everyone's busy hauling. Fair enough. Here, get rid of that. What am I doing? I'm looking for a bottle emptier. There. Nothing going on up there. Oh no, they do occasionally go up to harvest this. Enable that auto harvest. So that we keep rope reed in supply. Okay, right here is where we're still having some trouble. And the issue... I can't see it. Scary as sounds. Somewhere in here is an egg. Okay, put the salt water in here, please. How's our experiment going? Okay, we still need this set up. That's a priority. We're gonna need to give it some power. We can give it some lazy power. Just... It's just an experiment. It's not a big deal. It's all gonna get torn apart in a moment. Okay, so we're gonna try to tell it to sweep, and it's not gonna work because the doors are shut. Then we're gonna open them, and I'm gonna see if it can sweep. And what should we put in here? What's this? Phosphorite. Put some phosphorite in here. Say, just a ton. At very high priority. Critter starvation. There's all these mealwoods. Why aren't you eating the mealwoods? I think it's because they don't know how to get down to them. I was worried about that. Okay. Yeah, all of them are starving. Okay. Get rid of the ladder, and we'll just connect it straight to it. Then it can go up like this and down like that. I guess maybe if I'd had the ladder out one, then it could hop over this gap and then go down. But because I didn't think of doing it that way, we're gonna have to just cut the room in half. Come on. They just missed a harvest. There you go. And build that right there. That's a very high priority, please. Yeah, they can't go from right here to behind them. That's annoying. Yeah, oh, because you're in here. Come on. You're grooming animals that are starving to death. You're doing a bad job. You could just build this right here. Come on. And run on this, please. After this is done. I guess that is one negative of having it all swept. Like we used to have rocks of all different types just kind of all sitting around everywhere. And it was ugly as hell, but everything you needed was pretty nearby. Okay, that was the worst possible moment for you to sit there. Deconstruct it. There. Now that's some out of the outer wall. Try again. Come on. They just want to be caught there. You can tell. Here we go. We actually caught more of them. Guys, you got do better. Please do better. We are going through oxygen. I think it might just be a power problem, though. Yeah, it's getting a little light in here. Max gas pressure, though, so that means this is backed up. It's just taking a long time to get it cooled down, I guess. It's coming out. We might need to have some sort of better system there. Because I think it seems very throughput limited. Alright, rescue these guys. We'll try this one more time. Come on. You're just grabbing the meal lice. Stinky, you don't want to stand there. You're going to get stuck. Move back here, please. Okay, come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And if they get hungry, they just come down here. They eat a bit of the plant. There we go. I don't think they can... Can they walk over this door like this? Or do they have to go all the way back around? Looks like all the way back around. Nope, they can go right over it. Okay, great. Okay, that's all solved. Irrigation. We ran out of water. Really? Okay. We have to switch back over to this, then. Is one of these oil? No, this is oil. The rest of these are all just water. So we've been getting it from right here. I gotta admit, these are definitely water hungry. And we've got a ton of the food we need, but I'm wondering if maybe it would be less that the ranching takes up less time than having to deal with all this water mess. Probably less duplicate time, but more my time. I don't know. Look at that. It gives you forgiveness as you kill it. That's so generous. That's so kind. We're starting to get this cleared out. That's taking some time. More tubes. So you've got ranching. Should we invite May? It's been a while since we had a new dupe. Decreased strength kind of sucks though, because carrying capacity is eventually the only use you have when all your work is done. So no, we'll wait for another one. We can at least take the oxygen. And we're getting all these great eggshells, which aren't being stored somewhere. I don't know why not, but whatever. Okay. Oh, we need to get all this stuff, guys. Get it. What's taking so long? They're still hostile. I'm just gonna go ahead and say pull in. Not here. Let's build it right here. This is where we'll put... I don't know if that's going to be a problem, but it works for now. So go ahead, build that up. What about our experiment? Okay, so we've got 1,000 phosphorite right here. We're going to say it can also hold 1,000 phosphorite up there at a very slightly higher setting, setting 8. We're not going to let the duplicates, we're going to watch. So this is not going to be able to go between the two yet. Okay. Never mind. I was thinking we'd have to open them, and then they could do that. But no, that works fine, sure. That simplifies things. So my plan is to like build doors across the top of this. And then what? Have regular places where we get molt, I guess. And then ladders going across above the doors. Here, so store, critter egg, fry egg. What are long hair larva eggs? Interesting. It's not even fry eggs. What are fry eggs? I don't know. What are, it's pinch row. That's the ones we're having trouble with. So pull them in as much as you can. So if we want to have some auto sweepers that can pick stuff up that's right down there. So this is the height they need to be at. So like that would be the next one. I might not have enough metal for those. Let's see. So, do I really need it to be this big? I kind of don't. So let's just build something like that, enough so that 2 can cover it. So how big is that? We'll put an auto sweeper right here. And then this covers 3 to the left of that. But I don't mind if there's an overlap. That actually makes it so that I can have both of them put something into the same box, of course. So that's good. Okay, delete this. And that. And the plan would be to put a bunch of doors. What was your range? So, 1 less than this door. Okay. That might be better. No, that's good. That's good. Okay. And we'll need some place for them to walk. So, like this. Maybe just tiles instead. Like, I'm hoping that's not gonna block the view so that both of them can get to one of these tiles right here. Like these 2. That seems like a good spot. So, a couple storage bins here. We don't have any more room for sand. Didn't we already make an extra room for sand? Maybe not. Sandstone, yeah. And we're going to find a lot of sand, I have to admit, because this entire outer area of the map is full of sand and sedimentary rock. And granite and sand. Mostly granite. That's interesting. Anyway, never mind. Never mind. Did we fix the problem up here? Yes, now they're all friendly again. Because we stole their eggs. That's how that works. Here, go ahead, cut that out. And just dig this straight down. These guys are hostile. So maybe not go any further than that. Until we find the eggs in this one, too. Okay, we're gonna need power up here. I could just go off of this rather than anything special. Or I could just go up to the floor. That'll work too. Although the heavy wire is easier to deal with. It's you know, it's more it's harder to weave through, but I don't have to refine anything. So yeah, let's just go with this. So, like this. Somebody's in trouble. You got stuck here, Stinky? You can get up there. Why aren't you going? Oh, but once you're there, you can't do anything. Fair enough. Here, build something there. High priority. Build that. Yeah, occasionally I just get it wrong. Stinky, do you want to help out? Here, make this out of granite, then he can help. So, there you go. If you can get up here anyway, okay, no, but he can't get across. That's the issue. Here. No, he's good. He's good. That's some interesting things you're doing there, man. Good job, though. Why is this taking so long to get built? Because I chose sandstone, and now I have all the sandstone saved down here in these boxes instead of everywhere. And they're still trying to get this stuff. Here, you don't need to get this stuff right now. Eventually get it. You're still stuck over here, aren't you? So, high priority, high priority. Need to get him out. Here, switch this one over to granite. At one point they were all granite. I don't know what happened then. Okay, and we'll build a little drop-off area. Nobody else seems to want to do it, so I'm just gonna let him let him handle it. Maybe I somehow made it so no one else can get up here or something. I don't know. Nah, they're just lazy. Lazy dupes. Okay, this is where we're gonna put the malt. Where is it? Is it raw materials? No. Miscellaneous? No. There you go. The two Pokeshell modes. I don't know what the difference between the two is, but I'll go with it. It does occur to me, I've never actually seen somebody use the bathroom since I added lights there. Are there other lavatories in the place? I got rid of them all, I thought. Another 20 cycles till we have better power. Our coal is staying at 20 tons. Nice. So our farms are managing to deal with our production, our consumption of power. Got a nice little amount of oil being produced, and these slicksters, they just tear through our CO2. Like we don't have any anymore. Like just a little bit over here. It used to all the way up to here. And all the chlorine was pressed down into a little bit with the O2 on top of it. But now we're not so good at producing oxygen in this area. Yeah, the only oxygen that gets through here would be stuff released from this vent. Okay, what am I doing? I'm getting all distracted. Why is this still not done? Okay, this is done. But it says building flooded. Does that mean it doesn't work? Probably. I didn't think about that. That's enough salt water, I think. Kind of our entire plan relies on getting the Pokeshells down there. I guess we could drop them off over here and then send them through this door, and they'll eventually come over this way. You know, even this automation is kind of pointless. Our dupes can walk on top of the doors and just suck out the stuff from below. Sure. So we'll build this, keep hitting the wrong button, build this right here. And we'll build another better door, or better wall right here so they can't get up at all. We'll have to build a better wall here too, so they can't get through this way. They have to go in here. They can't climb up ladders, but yeah. I think this is gonna work. I don't know. I might be wasting a lot of time doing something that's useless. Nah, get rid of that. I just don't trust it. Okay, and we'll have to build a little... they'll still be able to get back. Yeah, okay. Build a little thing right here so they can't hop up here like that. But our dupes still can. I think this will work fine. I think. I'm not sure, but I have hopes. Okay, let's go get some and just see if this works. So, the whole idea is we want a max of, say, 100... Oh, it doesn't let me put more than 20. Technically, we're outside, so maybe it won't matter. And we want to grab... This is the drop-off point for Pokeshells and Pokeshell spawns. Briar seeds, sure. So if I put a automatic dispenser, like right here, that's not gonna do what I want it to. I want the Pokeshells. I'm thinking like right here, and then we'll run some power over. And yeah, okay. So we're gonna have to grab Pokeshells and bring their eggs over here. Eventually their eggs will hatch. And the pinch row. Eventually they'll hatch on the ground here, and then we can go and send them back. By the way, we can kill these animals. Is it just gonna loop over and over again? This seems a poor choice. How can I make that not happen? I would need to put them somewhere where the dupes can't get, but I need the dupes to get there because I need them eventually to pick them up again. I can't have them... We're not gonna be able to do this very well. For now, leave this up here, and we'll put pinch row that we sweep, and we'll have to just find it among the items that come up here, which shouldn't be that much of trouble. Okay, let's add some pinch row. So they can get down here, right? Yeah, they can just go right through that door. So the ones I was looking at are these. Go ahead. Wrangle them up. Oh, one must have hatched down here. They're not hostile anymore. There's a curious noise in this biome. It sounds like the ocean. Like you'd expect. Did I know about these? No, I didn't. I just exposed those for the first time. Some extra volcanoes over on this side. Why are there so many of these guys in here? Isn't this... No, no, no. This is before the Atmos suit. Okay, you gonna get him? The whole idea is you gotta pick him up and bring him home. There we go. Put him in a box, and they should be dropping him over here. There we go. We're gonna have to be careful. If we send someone down when they're unhappy, it could be a big problem. But at the same time, you want them to breed. So I think we're just gonna have to, by turns, decide whether we're allowed to have pinch row in here. And I was testing to see if this is far enough away, and it is. So bring pinch row here. Yeah, get rid of that. That's not helping at all. What's this? It's a canister of CO2 from the first time we tried to make this room. Which actually worked out okay. It wasn't terrible. But this way is better. Okay, so wrangle up some more of these dudes. Like, I was hoping this would be a big open area. The volcanoes aren't that big of a problem. All the way down to the other volcanoes. Interesting. Can we get a priority on this thing, please? We actually have a lot of plastic, almost 20 tons. Good deal. I kind of wish, like in Factorio, you could see the like graphs for each of the different minerals, the different things you're producing. Like you have the colony, where is it? The colony summary, but that's like a few select measures. O2 production, calorie production, that sort of thing. I want to know, like, how much oxygen am I, not oxygen, how much coal am I producing relative to how much I'm consuming. I like how, yeah, number one thing we've built, liquid pipes. Almost twice as much pipes as scaffolding. And that doesn't even count the insulated ones. That's amusing to me. Awful lot of storage bins, too. Wait a minute, I haven't built any drywall. Why is it... I haven't built any of these tiles, either. I wonder if it's giving me credit for, like, things I find. Like, the ruins. Because I haven't built any drywall. But there is a bunch up here. I'm betting it is giving me credit for, like, just what's on the map, not what have I built. Oh well. Are these angry? That one is not, but these are. Where's the egg? There it is, Pintro right there. But apparently this guy is isn't accessible to it or something. I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe I should let them have suits for this bit. They're having some troubles. Just until we collapse the water down, at least. Alright, alright. No need to whine, guys. We have all those malts. Just go ahead and start crushing them whenever you have time. I still don't know why they're different. Apparently some are bigger. Tune up for what? That's the power control station, I think. Yay, achievement. Salt to table salt. Sure. Like, where's our... Yeah, these don't have table salt. Why not? Maybe we just already consumed all the table salt. Where are they eating? Are they... Oh! They're still over here. They're not even using our Great Hall. That's a Great Hall too, but this is being inefficient. Why are they unhappy? This is great food. Expressing themselves? You just had like a plus 12 meal. No complaining. I had no idea that this was still a room that people were doing stuff in. They should all be over here in the great decor. So close to their bed, so they can actually get a good night's sleep. Oh well. Oh well. It doesn't matter. Now it looks like we're having some bus ride problems down here. It's just accumulating to a great extent. Okay, this doesn't need to be a priority anymore. Okay, there. Those are all gone, so they're gonna be in the proper Great Hall this time. Get this made, please. Wait a minute, where'd these guys come from? Oh, we must have wrangled them and never bothered to actually move them. Lazy dupes. No, we did these that way. Maybe? I'm confused now. Either way, get them again. I bet we got them and then we gave up at some point. Why isn't this happening? Come on. Occasionally, it seems like when you try to build something and they deliver it to it, and then they have an overnight, no one comes to actually build it. Ever. So, what's this? That's sedimentary rock. Oh, it's all sedimentary. Yeah. You're just ignoring everything I'm telling you to do. See, they're leaving them here instead of bringing them home. Because they need oxygen. Now you're going to go and get it? Go and get it? Yeah, you got one. No, and then you lost it again. That's the issue. We're letting them get away because they're not using suits. But now they'll use suits. So, wrangle that. This doesn't even have a suit. Give it a suit, please. A third volcano. No, there's nothing in there. It's just a little magma area that looks like a volcano, but it's not. Look, this one almost made it up. There we go. 2 ammo suits. Had to keep that going. And now, as we'll slowly get Pokeshell molts as we need them, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure it's working, but I don't know. I'm not going to question. How's the heat doing? These are all nicely cooled down now. Look at that. That's at 22 degrees. Perfect. The water coming back from our base is at 22.8, so it's still picking up 2 degrees per round. Bunch of muckroot. Ranching. I'm gonna take Otto. You can help with the ranching. And sure, we can give you a skill. Otto, move towards being a rancher. You're not very good at it yet. Anybody else? These two actually have a lot of room, so I can go ahead and give them other stuff. Although I want you just to be a rancher. That's your job. Be a rancher. I guess I could give you medicine also, just to help out with that. And Ren, you can also have better building. Meep, you can have better building too. I'm actually trying to think, can we generate more CO2 to keep these guys going? I think that I'm fine with them. Just, it's kind of it's unfortunate that we're not getting as much oil as we could be, but we're not using oil for anything, so it's not that big of a problem. We still haven't produced a single thing of steel, which I said was my initial goal. But we did capture more of these guys. You know, there's just so much water here. Like, I don't think we're able to clear enough out to have like a good spot. I was hoping we could at least like get it down to here. Then we can, I don't know. Then we can have this area to do the work. It's cool water too. Maybe we won't need to set up a big cooling thing. Big cooling loop. I don't know. That's going. This comes back on in 15 cycles. I probably should have made more of these reservoirs, but they really didn't last that long, so I don't feel like it was terrible that I missed out a bunch. Alright. Okay, well, we're well on our way to this. Eventually, we'll break through here. We'll start cutting this out, cutting this out. I'm hoping we can get the water down below here, and then we'll have this area to maybe play around with in metal production. It's guarded by abyssal light, so we won't have to worry about contaminating our base with all that heat once we build out this a little bit. Anyway, I think I'll take a break here. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Till next time.